Which of the following pairs of atoms is most likely to form an ionic bond? A. Carbon and hydrogen. B. Calcium and hydrogen. Or C. Mercury and mercury. Ionic bonding tends to occur between a metallic element and a non-metallic element. Atoms of metallic elements tend to readily lose electrons and become positively charged, whereas atoms of non-metallic elements tend to gain electrons and become negatively charged. Among the choices given, the only metal-nonmetal pair is choice B. Calcium is a metal and hydrogen is a nonmetal. The calcium atom becomes a calcium ion, and the hydrogen atom becomes a hydride ion. Between two nonmetal atoms, as in choice A, electron sharing or covalent bonding is more likely to occur. Carbon and hydrogen are more likely to share electrons. With atoms of metallic elements, electrons are loosely held and are more or less free to move about among the atoms. We say that the electrons are delocalized through the atoms. What we have in metallic atoms is called metallic bonding. However, paired metal atoms may share electrons, as in the mercurous ion. The mercury atoms in this ion are sharing electrons, but the pair as a whole is missing 2 electrons. That's why it has a +2 charge. This diatomic ion is also called mercury 1. That's mercury followed by the Roman numeral 1 in parentheses. There's a naturally occurring atomic mercury ion that has a charge of +2. It's called mercury 2. But there is no naturally occurring monatomic mercury ion with a charge of +1. What's called mercury 1 is diatomic, with a charge of +2. It's called mercury 1 because it's as if each mercury atom has a charge of +1. Here's a periodic table to remind you where the metals and nonmetals are located. The metallic elements are shown here highlighted in red. The non-metallic elements are highlighted in blue, and the metalloids are not highlighted. Here's calcium. It's a metal. Here's hydrogen. It's a non-metal. Here's carbon. It is also a non-metal. And finally, here's mercury. It is a metal.